Autocon this Sunday. We need to buy some racks, we need to buy some tables, we need to buy some supplies for the show to make sure our booth is in perfect condition.
You do a 6 foot? Yeah. How does that?
We thought we could get the necessary things from Target. Turns out they don't even nearly have enough stuff. We're going to Home Depot. Ideally, we'd get metal ones, but for the purpose of them being lightweight and being able to move them and disassemble them quickly, I think we're gonna go with the plastic ones. Yeah, let's. So for those that are wondering, I am looking for Jim, but I have not found him quite yet. I don't know if he still works here anymore. I'm thinking we do 2 4-foot tables, so that way like it fills up the front of the booth.
4-foot foldings?
Yeah, just get 2 4-foot folding. No, this one.
No, that's not folding.
Folding table.
I know, but that's just the legs. Ooh! So he's like briefcase.
Shove it in.
You may want to check it first.
Oh my god, that's cool.
Yeah. It should.
Now the only other thing that I maybe want to try and find is like a tablecloth for the tables. It would help it look just a little bit more cleaner and not just, I don't know, just non-professional.
Tomorrow?
Not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow. Next day. The next day, we're gonna be at Autocon and we need to bring all our stuff. I already got the clothes packed in there while TJ was getting out the racks. Now this guy's gotta go in there. Help me out, TJ.
We need to put this in first, and then, wow,
Bam.
that actually fits.
Bam. We didn't show them how we packed it, but be ready. Be ready to look good in pictures, baby.
So we just got the air fresheners in, like just in time for Autocon. We have 1,000 of these type of air fresheners, so I'm super amped on this. We had this design in the last collection. It was kind of like that Hunt Fuel design, and now we have these in an air freshener. They're super awesome. They're cherry flavored, so they smell super good. We're gonna have 1,000 of these at Autocon.
He said flavored, don't eat them. Scented. Not flavored, scented. Don't forget, the first 50.
It's upside down.
First 50 customers.
Wait, what? No.
First 50.
First 50 customers? No, it was one.
Every 50.
No.
Every 50.
It was every 10th customer.
Every 10th customer.
Right?
Yeah.
Or was it every 50? Every 10th customer.
10th customer.
Or should we just do the first 50?
That wouldn't be fair. That would not be fair. Reason being.
Why would it not be fair?
Because Autocon does their whole VIP thing, and if there's 50 VIPs, bam, you get wrecked.
Every 10th customer.
Every 10th customer. Boom, flag. Thanks, Carlos. Carson. Thank you, Carson.
The minivan is loaded up, ready to go. We're packing pretty early just because we don't want to forget things. I have a tendency to get too wrapped up and everything and oftentimes forget half of the stuff I'm supposed to bring. So what I've learned from packing the car, from going to the track and all that stuff, pack early, pack heavy, so you don't forget stuff. So most of the stuff is ready to go. While I've been collecting all of this stuff and getting everything ready, Mickey's been going ham on the RX-7. He's been doing a lot of extra help on this car and pretty much holding the hand with this car when it comes to getting most of it ready. The motor probably won't be here tomorrow, but like...
I actually just got an email from Customs right now. They're looking it over. They're aware that it's a race engine, and they are going to probably have some questions, so that's why it's taking a little longer than usual.
So we're probably not going to have it tomorrow.
Probably not going to happen tomorrow. We'll probably have it early next week is my guess.
Damn. Mickey is going ham on the wiring, and we're gonna jump in today and see any help that we can provide to it. This is not my specialty. This is something that I definitely would have left a shop to do because I have no knowledge with it and it takes a lot of time and background with it to be good at it. Mickey has good experience with it. I'm actually just having Mickey do it.
And as you can see, he cut up the old chassis harness and is pretty much deleting wires that we don't need. For example, we're not gonna be using cruise control anymore, so we deleted that. So he like cut the wires out and bypassed it. This wiring harness, typically it like routes on top of here and you can see it. And the RX-7 motor in general is a pretty clustered engine bay with a bunch of extra stuff and nothing's hidden very well. But what a lot of people do is hide things and move things within the headlights and the front bumper. So that's what Mickey's doing right now. He cut up this harness and he's, for one, shortening it, and he's also gonna tuck it under this front support and tuck it under the headlight.
There's this fuse box, which I, right now, sorry, having taped to this box for height. That usually mounts right here, and it's the focal point when you open the hood. It's like right in your face. So what I've done is I've actually opened up the harness that runs under the core support, cut the wires, taken about 2 feet out of them, and moved that box from here. It's gonna go over here underneath the headlight buckets that you saw in the previous videos, the white buckets that cover over these 2 lights. Because we don't have pop-ups anymore, that leaves about 6 inches of room under here, which is awesome because now I can kind of hide these fuse boxes underneath here, out of sight, out of mind, but they're easy to access in case there's any issues roadside.
Having Mickey help me with this build is really gonna help take it to the next step. I've been seeing a lot of comments saying they've noticed a change in the build since Mickey's kind of been in the shop, meaning like a little more attention to detail. As you guys have briefly seen with some of his older builds, the level of detail that he goes with a lot of his stuff 100% rubbed off on not only me but everybody in the shop. And with this RX-7, with Autocon happening and driving happening and so many things happening at one time, I've like really pulled in Mickey to be a full-time help on this car with this build, because this is something that I want to be a 100% perfect, and rebuilding a car from the ground up takes a long time, and it's something that I'm physically not able to do while doing the vlogs, while doing Hunco, while getting ready to do the whole tour thing and driving. Having this extra help is awesome, and I'm glad that you guys are so receptive of that and understand that I just can't do everything by myself. This is gonna look a million times better with Mickey's help on it. Last week I did this video series on Throttle's channel called the Bro Down Throwdown, and it's pretty much like game show, car show type of thing.
You don't even need to know what it is. All that you need to know is that TJ and I are facing each other. And I know that I'm gonna beat his ass because you're not good.
Oh yeah? I'm not good? You don't think I'm good?
Look at my hair. Say something.
Well,
say it.
Your hair looks dumb.
You have bad taste in underwear. All I know is TJ is going down.
No, don't use my line. Don't use my line. It's about to go down.
I'm gonna prove today that I'm the better memer than TJ.
Me and Calvin are gonna be in their episode for them today. I'm probably gonna include maybe like 1 to 2 minutes, potentially a little bit more of the episode, because it is a pretty fun concept. This will be my 3rd time on their show. It's pretty fun. If you guys wanna catch the rest of it, I'll link it down below where you can finish the episode if you want to see the full thing.
And you're gonna tell me what this substance is.
What?
You're gonna dip your finger in it, but be quiet. About 15, 20 seconds later, you need to write it down with the pen and paper of what the substance is.
Oh, what? Why do I know that smell?
3, 2, 1. Car wax and grease.
What a great start to this video! What a great start to this competition! Calvin taking the early lead. TJ is a bender.
Hello, mister.
Oh, are you yelling at me because I was gone all day? Is that what this is about? I had to make sure we were ready for this weekend. Come on, don't do me like that. Whenever I come home from being at the shop all day, he's always like extremely vocal. Before I got him, I read a lot about Huskies, and one of the things that they said was that Huskies are extremely talkative and vocal, especially when like they miss you or they feel like they've been separated from you for too long. That's always one of my favorite things about coming home after not being here all day, is coming home to him, because he's always like howling and trying to talk to me. So we got some packages today from our friends over at Movement Watches. They told me it's some new stuff, so why don't we open it and find out what it is? We got presents, Blue. We got presents. We love presents. You guys know what Movement is. I've been sponsored by Movement for, fuck man, like over a year now, like a year and a half maybe. They always kind of send me stuff first, so I'm always amped on that, and I'm excited to share it with you guys. I got a new watch from them. It's one of the like bronze series watches. It's kind of like a dark brown strap with like a gold face. Pretty amped on that. I always wear their watches. This is like the black one. I told you guys before, like it's black, so it never really looks like it's dirty. It's one of my favorites. Not really much of a sunglasses guy. but I always appreciate the new stuff. This is one of their new things. They told me they just sent these out. They're like clear glasses, but I kind of lost which package was, oops. Let me read it. They sent me a text about it. I always seem to misplace my phone and I could never find it. Ah, here it is. So these glasses aren't just clear glasses to make you look cool. It's more than that. Allegedly, they're calling it their Ever Scroll lens. There's a special lens coating to save your eyes from the strain of computer screens. They're anti-reflective, blue tint filtering, and UV 420. So essentially, the lens coating on these are supposed to keep your eyes protected from the light and staring at computer screens. Me editing every day for multiple hours and being on the computer for multiple hours, you're probably gonna see me wearing these bad boys. They look pretty cool. I feel that I could look like a little nerdy librarian type thing. I don't know. I'm never the one to be hyped on glasses, but if it's gonna save my eyes, I need that because I'm already going blind. Movement, thank you for all this new stuff you sent out. As always, guys, if you're interested in any of these items, you can use the code TJ10. Save yourself 10% not only on these items, but the whole entire store. That's a deal you just cannot pass up. All right, well, that's a big mess, and if I don't clean it up, Sabrina's gonna kill me, so let's get going on that. Now, let's get one thing clear. These things that we do at the end, I love them, but one of the reasons why I stopped doing them more often was because I don't want people to get the impression that I think I know it all, or I think I've lived this life. Like, don't get me wrong. Take what I'm saying for what it is. Take it at face value. For the past couple years, I've done my best to be self-aware. I think that's extremely valuable. These experiences, these thoughts, my beliefs, take them for what they are. If you like what I'm saying, run with it. That's awesome. I hope I can help you. But if you're looking at me like, nah, then that's totally fine. I want to get that clear. But I want to add on to last night's discussion because once again, I read the comments from yesterday's video and there's some people building off of what I said. And one of the things that I saw the most was, how do you get to figuring out what it is that you want to do? And I don't know if I touched on this too much yesterday, but that is the hardest thing to do. Figuring out something that you want to spend the rest of your life pursuing, or this certain chapter in your life pursuing, is extremely difficult. And you should understand, first off, that it takes some people up until they're like 40s or 50s to figure this shit out. Figuring out early is awesome, but totally not necessary and totally uncommon. Some people go through college, graduate, and have this degree, and then they're like, fuck, well, this is cool, but I've decided my passion's somewhere else, and then they roll with it. So there's not like a certain barrier or a certain timeline of like, you should have your shit figured out by 23 and put this many hours in by the time you're 24 and you'll get X. That's not how this shit works. My suggestion for those who are like, I don't know what I want to do, I'm in college studying this, but like, I don't know if that's where I want to go, I just know it's a safe route and so does it and it's done well for them and they make X amount a year and like all that crap. My best advice is do a million things from all spectrums. Like, start running a lot, go to a pottery class, learn karate, learn how to swim, play a new sport, play video games, try to start coding, do a million different things. And from this like spectrum of a million things from A to Z, there's gonna be like a couple points here, a couple points here, maybe some here, and all of those will have maybe something in common. And then do those again, and then you'll pick out like a point here and a point here, and you'll find something in common here. And after doing a million things, and what you're looking for is doing a million things that you know you do not like doing, that should like point you in the right direction to finding something that you do like doing. Now, this isn't the way to do it, but this is the way I would suggest doing it, and this is kind of how I fell into doing it. We're gonna rewind here really quick, back to 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago, to where the whole YouTube channel all started. I got out of a nasty breakup, I was depressed, I wasn't eating, I was in the worst position in my life, it was terrible. And I finally had this like self-awareness moment that I was like, I need to get off my ass, I need to go outside, I need to figure out something that I want to do. And in that time period of 3 months, I did a million different things, from karate to pottery to learning how to kayak to whatever. And I figured out what I liked and I figured out what I didn't like. And I remembered that I loved cars, I remembered that I loved filmmaking, and I combined those two together and here I am today. You don't need to copy my formula, but it worked for me. I hope that can help just a little bit if you find yourself in this situation. I'll see you guys first thing tomorrow. I apologize, today's subject was kind of whatever, but there was a bunch of million things that had to get done, and this was the vlog that I threw at you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you stayed this long, comment down below. I can't wait to see the new shop. I'll see you guys first thing in the morning. Peace out and keep moving forward.
And I'm feeling